Hi everyone, this is Penny from Crispin Accessible Travel Reviews. So, traveling this week, we had my father-in-law's memorial service, and I just wanted to give you a couple of tips for something like that. A lot of times you're staying with family, and that was the case for us. We stayed actually at my mother-in-law's house. It's been about a month since his actual passing, so she was okay with visitors. And my mother-in-law is amazing. She really is. I know I have a very unusual relationship with her, but she and I are extremely close. And so if you can, before you arrive, just have a very honest and frank conversation with whoever in the family. If it's not the person you're actually staying with, then someone who can actually couch the situation with that person so that it won't be offensive. But we always request even on ships we do this, we always request a bed, what is that called? It's a bed cushion, it's not a liner, topper that goes on top of the mattress to give you a little extra cushion. Sometimes they sell them at like Dollar General or whatever for like as little as $10 to $15, but they're literally a layer of foam, right? And what that does for Chris is it gives him just a little bit of cushion. Now, I will tell you, the best one we've ever had is on our guest bed, and that one was from Target, and that was made like a sheet. So you just put it on like a sheet, and we actually have a day bed in our guest room because it's actually doubles as, like most people's, it doubles as an office / crafting room. And so just FYI, that was the best one I ever had. I think I paid $40 for it. But anyway, that one is super comfortable. But because my mother-in-law is open to receiving things like that and open also to receiving shipments, we ship everything directly to her before we arrive. It works like a charm. So when you're checking out on Amazon, and I'm sorry, but I'm an Amazon shopper. When you're checking out online, whatever service you're using, your ship to and your billing can be separate in case you're not aware. And so that's what we do. So mom got that ahead of time. We also have found in recent years, the last couple of years, that this particular set of flatware is working really great for Chris. And so we use this one. They're actually bendable as well. So if his hands begin to get distorted as he ages, we won't have to buy a whole new set. This one actually, so it's weighted. It's quite a few ounces. I'm not. I want to say it's like 8 ounces or something, almost half a pound. I think it's like 7. That's why I said almost. Anyway, so they're weighted, and so they will weigh down your luggage. It'll feel like you have an extra pair of shoes in there. And because we do visit my mother-in-law 2 to 3 times a year, I asked if we could just send her a set to have at her house. So we did that. So before we arrived, this particular set comes with a knife, a fork, and a soup spoon. This isn't the set, but it's the same spoon. And a teaspoon. So we sent all of that to Mom's house, and when we arrived, it was there. It came in this cute little box. Didn't know the box was going to be part of it, but hey. And I can link all of this to you at the bottom of this video in the description. And that helped a lot. The other thing that you might not be aware of is when you're traveling with somebody with a disability, especially when it affects their hands, coffee mugs might be a problem. My mother-in-law is very much a proper lady, and she likes to serve coffee in cups with saucers, not mugs. and have everything match, and she does a tablecloth thing, and she's very proper, which I love about her, but that means that Chris's shaky hands are spilling his coffee all over the place. So about the third day in, Chris said to me, I wonder if Mom has a travel mug. So she got out her Contico style brand travel mug, and some days he can do that little button that Contico puts on their mugs, and some days he can't. What we do at home are the flip tops like these. Okay, he also really loves, there's a brand on Amazon called Bubba, and they come in, I'm looking at it right now, it's over there. I don't want to run away from the video to get it for you. Hold that thought, maybe I will anyway. Here it is. This is what it looks like. This is the smaller one. You can see it's well loved. I think this one we actually picked up at a thrift store because they're everywhere. They're very nominal in price compared to all the other mugs out there. I think this one might be $12. I don't know, something like that. Like crazy cheap. But this is the kind that works for him because I don't know if you'd see it, but there's like this little silicone grippy pad right here. So that helps him hold on to it. And then there's a little index finger notch at the top of the handle. That helps him a lot. And the top is a flip top like this one. Obviously not round, it's more of a regular sippy cup shape, but it's a flip top, which I don't know why this one doesn't have it on it, but anyway. So she didn't have it. She had the Contico kind, so we ended up going to our local donut shop and just picking a plastic one up, and that's now at her house permanently as well. So just those little things when you're traveling to see family. She was very kind. Chris spoke at the memorial service, and she could tell that he was starting to get symptomatic because of the emotions of the event, and so she was very kind about allowing him to rest whenever he needed to, and not to have to climb in any more stairs than he absolutely had to. Their church, we hear, had a stair lift, but when we asked about it, they said they don't know where the stair lift is. So I don't know if it was just the person that we asked or what the story was, but you know, you have to be planned for everything. And so we got out we already had the cane. We got him next to the rail so he could use the rail as a second support. I got underneath his left arm and basically was the stair lift. Which, you know, by the time I got home, my ankles were so swollen, it was crazy. But, you know, it was his dad. So, so that's how you travel to a family member's house. That's pretty much it. Now, you might be asking yourself, why didn't we just bring the silverware with us? You will get flagged with this. Let me just show you the other one, too. And that's even worse, and boy, do I have a story about that. Do I have time? No. I'm probably going to have to add that to, or do that as a separate video. But the other set that he uses is the black ones that are also on Amazon. I really don't know why I tried these. I think I might have just been exploring when we first got them, and that's why we ended up with these. But those are not his favorite, and the reason they're not his favorite is because they're, these ridges here just don't work for Chris. Now, they might work for your person. It just doesn't work for Chris. But I will tell you, if we're going out to dinner, like a steakhouse or something, particularly a steakhouse, they come with some pretty impressive knives. This is definitely an adult set of silverware. So, this little number got us in trouble when we were traveling once, and that's what that second video is going to be about. So, we got home yesterday, gate-to-gate transportation with JetBlue. As far as I'm concerned, that's the airplane for us. Their seats are comfortable, they're ergonomic, they're redesigned, they are not your normal airline seat. If you call ahead to JetBlue, they will give you a very special seat that is, at least they did for us, for all of our flights, we were in row 1. So that means we had a little extra leg room. The seat belts were cushioned so they didn't hurt him. Everything was a little bit up, and we didn't have to pay for that. So, so I would highly recommend JetBlue. If JetBlue people are listening to this, thank you, thank you, thank you for your company and for everything you do for us. You're expanded into, you know, international markets, and I don't know, we kind of decided they're our people because they at least understand us. And we've had some other difficult times with other airlines, so I won't name them, but one of them's the one that had trouble over Christmas. So, yeah, so that's the story. Not to say they're anti-accessibility, but you just know what you need, and it seems like JetBlue has what we personally need. Now, I'm sure the other airlines have things that might work for other people, but for us, it's JetBlue. Yeah, so I think that's everything. I try to keep these things between 10 and 12 minutes, so I hope you guys have a really great day. If you have any questions, private message me. Remember, we're not doing this for anything other than public information. We do need you to like or subscribe to us just so we can stay in the algorithm, but we're not doing this for money, so don't think it's about that. If you're already subscribed, please like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and like. And we'll talk to you all soon. All right. Again, this is Penny from Christopher Penny. That's where Crispin comes from, in case you haven't figured it out. Crispin Accessible Travel Reviews. This is Penny. Have a great day.